After months of silence, it just felt like they were never going to ship. People were getting different easy models instead, like the SLO1s and SLO2s, refunds they didn't ask for, or just canceling altogether. Then we got that weird email asking us if we still wanted the boots, or they would cancel the order if we didn't respond in time, which made 0 sense. So we waited, and now, 10 months later, they're finally here. I personally still don't have any shipping updates, so I'm just hoping they randomly show up at my door. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But let me know in the comments. Did you cancel your order? Did you ask for a refund? Or are you waiting like me, just hoping that it's finally going to arrive? How much are you willing to pay for these now, knowing that they were only $20 when they dropped? And you know these are going to skyrocket. I already see it here on eBay for $175, and that's just a bid. But that's pretty much it for now. Until next time, I'll see you. Peace. After 10 months, the Easy SLO3s are finally arriving. It's crazy to think that I ordered these back in February and they were only $20. After months of silence, it just felt like they were never going to ship. People were getting different Easy models instead, like the SLO1s and SLO2s, refunds they didn't ask for, or just canceling altogether. Then we got that weird email asking us if
the Bobcats will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Dobbs. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So Tulane's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tulane right back to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Motion from the back. On the option. The pitch. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Throws to the tight end. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like,
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's LaBelle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Run in the red zone. It's not. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield. It's not. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's caught downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Using his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Jukes his way for more. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. First down here for the offense. Looking for room. It's not. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. That's caught. It's not. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The lone back's got it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Tulane right back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's not. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's not. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. A strike downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Tulane right back to the line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Grab behind the line. It's Ash. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Bring in the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. on 3rd and long. No secret what he needs here. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Number 18.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be knocked down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake. Knocks it out of the air. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And that's is a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's not. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's not. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll take a shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. He just terrorized his quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go.
There he goes to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Tulane right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The inside handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the boot, looking for his man. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. The give out of the gun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. There he goes. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ware. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Tulane right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He'll pull it on the read. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now, I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now, let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running. And
got enough space. Touchdown, Tulane. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Second down coming up.
Looking for space. It's not. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
You got to give it to this defense, too, because they know they've got to get off the field. They need the ball back, and they know the offense is going to run it. So getting more bodies close to the line of scrimmage and the big fellas up front winning the one-on-one battles, that's been the big key to them. Only allowing a couple yards here on these last 2 plays.
Pulls it in. It's LaBelle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Tulane right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense in the hurry up.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Off the play fake on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Texas State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Tulane, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dobbs. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lost one deep down the right side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Terrain right back to the line.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. This is now a 7-point game.
Got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the 4th quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. You trust your defense. You use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Just going to keep it after the snap. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Here's an interception, and they need that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and might be looking at overtime soon.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got the first down and more. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Line getting set on 2nd down. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
From the gun, running back gets the gift. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. After the run, now to throw. And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Under fire. He's going to take off. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. It is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now on 3rd down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime? Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Ash. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pineda. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Green Wave. Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. Go straight ahead. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
Tulane, 40. Texas State, 34.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, and it's intercepted, a turnover in overtime. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.